got a serious, serious problem. We're gonna get some food together. We're gonna get some, man. We had to go. I had to go back. I had to go back to really what I know, man. To study this, to figure out this problem that I'm having, man. If y'all bear with me, y'all just hold on 1 second, man. Cause after all this, what I'm doing right here, I done worked up an appetite. So what I'm doing is I'm preparing myself a little snack or something, man. I gotta get back in these books, but I want to hang out with y'all, man. Let y'all see what kind of problem and what I'm having, and also what I'm looking for and what I'm trying to figure out the solution, man. So y'all bear with me, y'all. Hold on. I got a little hungry. Just hold on. We're gonna get to it. I'm coming. I'm almost there. I'm almost there. Get it together. I'm almost there. Gotta get in studying mode. Gotta get in studying mode. I'm trying to get this somewhere. I gotta see what I'm gonna do. There's no, you know what I'm saying? I don't know how. Problem that I'm having. Sometimes when I get hungry, especially with studying, man, I definitely get hungry, man. Definitely. sharing with y'all tonight. Had a long day today. And I gotta figure out where I'm gonna start it. You know what I'm saying? I want to welcome y'all tonight. It's the first time me doing something like this, and I'm gonna share something with y'all. How I'm gonna try to attempt to figure out some information. Had to go back to, you know what I'm saying, my school books where I graduated from, which is working on semis and diesel and stuff like that. So tonight, I got a fuel issue problem. Lack of fuel and lack of fuel, you know what I'm saying, it could be a number of things. So it could be a crown. Whatever it is, I'm gonna figure it out tonight. Figure out how it works. And got these books right here. Y'all see these books right here? And we're gonna get into them. I'm not sure exactly which one it is, but one of these books is gonna tell me about the fuel system. And it's gonna also help me. It's gonna help me to figure out which components to test tomorrow when I get up, what I gotta do. And I'm not gonna spend a lot of time as far as figuring it out, because I believe one of these, as I remember in school, I think I'm gonna eliminate one. So as you guys see right here, I took diesel and automotive classes. So this right here, we're gonna eliminate this book. I'm not gonna need this book. This for automotive services only, and we're not dealing with automotive. So we're gonna put this one to the side here, and it's gonna be one out of these two books. This one is heavy duty truck systems, or should we go to mid heavy duty trucks engines? Oh, this is what we need to be at, guys. So also we're going to eliminate this book also right here. We're going to eliminate this one because I don't need this one. We're not dealing with right now heavy duty truck systems. We're not dealing with systems right now. But you guys see this book right here? This book says medium heavy duty truck engines, fuel, and computerized management systems. So what we're dealing with is fuel. So we're on the right path here. So look, we go ahead and take a little something to eat to that. You know what I'm saying? Because when I start thinking about certain things, that's why like sometimes it's hard for mechanics, period, to work on people's cars. People that love what they do. The customer think, okay, you know, you brought your car to a shop, and the shop person, you know, you figure you paying them to do a job. You paying them to do a job, and they do the job. The mechanic does the job, but also sometimes the mechanic with the connoisseur or the person that's paying for the vehicle, whatever car it is, what they don't know is the time and effort and the headaches and all that stuff that the mechanic took time to what I'm doing right now. And I'm pretty sure there's some mechanics out there watching this video right now that's actually doing what I'm doing right now to figure out how to fix this. Because number one, you kind of got your back against the wall. Not only do you have to figure out what's wrong with the car, Excuse me, I'm eating, I'm hungry. And this thing about this truck that I've been customizing to work on, I have spent numerous of hours, a lot of days, a lot of time trying to figure out. And the crazy part, that it just happened today. So, and that's actually a good thing and a bad thing at the same time. But I have to figure it out. We gotta figure it out. Introducing engine, diesel cycle. Where should we be at, guys? Metric system, Virgin workplace organization. We don't need none of that. We definitely don't need no workplace organization. But you know what? I might be wrong because everybody might need that. We're gonna highlight that. We might have to have a class about that and talk about that. Workplace organization. I think that might be important. Workplace organization. Mm-hmm. Okay, but we need to find diesel cycle, two-stroke, cycle engine systems and circuits. No, power. Engine configuration, we don't need that one. Engine speed, torsion force. How much power do you need? How much power do I need? We need a lot of power. We're trying to blow the back out. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we're trying to boost it up. Move some of this stuff back. Because that stuff should be some electrical stuff. Engine, powertrain components. That's something we also need too, guys, which is very, very important. And the reason why you want engine powertrain components, so you know what you're working on. I had a teacher, and he was kind of cool, and I'll never forget him. His name was Mr. Cross, and that's one thing that he told me, that everything has a correct name. You know, there's a name for everything. Every component on the vehicle, I don't care what you're touching. If it goes down to a house, whatever, stuff has a name. So we're not going there. That's rod and main bearings, vibration dampers, and flywheels is out there. Okay. Fuel injectors. We're getting close. We're getting close. We got introduction of cylinder heads, lubrication, cooling system, air intake, exhaust, air, engine removal. We're not doing that. That's something to be very important. Chemistry and combustion. If you guys know what chemistry and combustion is, like the basics of it, it's basically your fuel system and what type of grade, stuff like that you put in your fuel system, and that also creates your combustion. So like if your car takes, a lot of people don't, just to break it down, you can't mix premium and 87 together. That will definitely ruin your combustion. Word of advice. Okay. So we got properties of some mixtures and compounds. We don't need that. Here we go. Now we get into something. Now we get into our fuel. Diesel fuel technology. We don't need that. Petroleum, diesel fuel. We don't need that. Fuel storage. We don't need that. We don't need that. Fuel filters, changing, fuel pumps. Uh, that might be something to check into. Fuel charging, transfer pumps. Mm, no. I don't know. Or just say I do know, but I don't remember. I got it with me, but I just don't got it on me. Hold on. You gotta find it. Single actuator, ECU systems. We don't need that. We do not need that. We do not need that. So man, basically my problem I'm having specifically is I'm not getting any fuel, which I am getting fuel, which is low fuel pressure. So I can break down what problems that occurred, the situation that I'm dealing with. So I seen lack of battery voltage. We had a loose battery terminal, which is on the two battery system. Battery terminals is loose. I also changed the wastegate rod, made the truck run a whole lot better. We did that. It was clogged up. We also changed the sensors that goes to the turbo actuator sensor, and also I think was um, something that mixes the soot level sensor or something like that. But all of it has to do with the turbo as far as running the capability of the truck. The two things that I changed. One of the things I found out is that I end up not really changing the parts because I found out that through research you can clean them, and both of them works in the sense as of a map sensor, something of that sort. What I'm trying to explain to you guys on how it works. So I cleaned them, which what they wasn't dirty. They looked like they was just replaced. Always do a visual inspection. So I did a visual inspection, and what I found out was one of the connector ends, which was the female end that connect to the male end. The tab that connects it on to snap in place was broken. Okay. So what I did was I got a new connector, spliced into the wires, got the proper electrical connectors and connected everything together. Connected the proper wires together, which is a three-prong connector, and I took care of that. I fixed that, connected that, and also that was working. Um, Also, I removed the other connector, make sure that that was clean, put it all back together. We also cleared the codes. We cleared the codes on it, which we ended up finding out that we couldn't clear them But we did clear the check engine light, but we still had stored codes. You're always still going to have stored code, guys, unless you have the proper scanner to eliminate the stored codes. Oh, took the vehicle on the test drive. Actually, the vehicle told us to take it for a test drive because the vehicle said cleaning, something of the nature of the vehicle needs to be driven to get cleaned. I can't all put it together, remember as of this moment what it said, but there's a display on the cluster of the truck, which is a 2008 Ford F450, right? On the cluster, it says something of the form of cleaning procedure or cleaning something. We drove the truck. Truck was running perfect. Perfect, perfect. It was running. Then all of a sudden, the truck just rolled down and stopped. I checked everything. We had power. We definitely had ignition because you're able to turn the key. And then I also found out we also had fuel, and come to find out we have low fuel pressure. So there's one or two problems that is occurring. I was in. Number one, we had bad and low battery voltage. Second thing we had was low fuel. We had low fuel in the truck. So, truck cuts off. We're able to fire the truck back up. The truck fires back up after we do three things. Number one is that we find jumper cables. Number two, we found out the ground was loose. The ground cable on the negative side of the main battery. We start the truck, get it off the highway, right? Off the road, whatever. Secondly, we put fuel in the truck. Put fuel in the truck. Truck still doesn't start. So then next, we jump it off again. Jump it off. So then we need a help me situation. So we got a little spray with a little ether, which you never kind of sort of not being supposed to do. We did that. The truck fired up. I was able to drive the truck. So with that situation is that I know I have some type of fuel issue on the truck. So that's where I'm at now. And I do know lack of voltage could cause any type of issues. And that was one of the problems that we had originally from our situation today. So I brought y'all on here today. Maybe y'all can help me out. You know, there's always second hand in a situation. Like I said, I got a '08 Ford F450 fuel issues. Me myself, I got the truck back. I checked it. Where I'm at with it now, to fast forward all you guys and stop all this back and forth and talking. Um, I'm at more of the fuel pressure switch. Some type of fuel pressure cutoff valve. And also, I'm more leery too of a bad ground. Because I'm able to start the truck up, have full power, we got full power. So make sure y'all drop some in the comments. Let me know. You fool around with diesel trucks, diesel engines. What where I'm gonna go hunt and look at and investigate is the fuel system, which is just found it. Where were we at? Where were we at? Um, just hadn't seen it. Just hadn't seen it. I believe. I believe I can fly. No, I can't fly right now. I think we was at 527. That's what I think we need to get to. Yes, sir. There we go. Now, there's one thing I wanted to look for was one thing that I was looking for was the fuel pressure regulator PSI. There you go, right there. This is an engine driven with fuel pump capacity producing fuel efficiency consistent up to exceeding. Wow, guys, get the radio piston climb piston pump is used. 35,000 PSI. Wow. Imagine your fuel system running 35,000 PSI. You definitely don't want that. You disconnecting a fuel pressure line and then going through your hand and stuff like that. And you even touching it, disconnecting the fuel line. That's a lot of pressure. That is definitely a lot of pressure. So, Three features. I think okay. I think I'm gonna go into this book here, and I'm gonna check out one thing, and we're gonna go to heavy duty truck systems. And there's one thing I want to check real quick. I want to check this real quick. That's one thing that I want to check. Oh, I'm trying to narrow it down and break it down. That's what I'm trying to do. If y'all like, what is he doing? I'm trying to narrow this down and break this down. So what it's going to do is going to make my job a lot easier to where I need to go and assess the situation. Y'all see Flyroy in action. Sometimes you got to do this, man. Like a lot of people, they drop their cars off to you, and sometimes it's all really not about the money because you spend more time in vehicles than you do getting paid from the actual job that you're doing to the vehicle. Yes, sometimes you get away with, oh, I got something good going on. I got it right. You know what I'm saying? Fixed everything, and you able to win more than losing. And sometimes you will have to do what I'm doing right now. You just spend all day on the car. The customer's calling you why the car is not done. You fix the car. You test drive it. You having issues, and a lot of people end up where I'm at right here, right now. If you're not doing this, you're somewhere on the internet watching a video or you are trying to figure out your problem. You know what I'm saying? So me sometimes I like to go back to the basics. You know what I'm saying? The reason why I mean like back to the basics. So when you go back to the basics, you are basically going back to erasing everything that you know about any component that you are fixing. Excuse me. And you figure out how to do it, how it works, if you was to start all over from scratch. And once you do that, it kind of helps you more to figure out what you are doing and how it works. So that's where I'm at right now. You know what I'm saying? It's like you get so frustrated, whatever you trying to fix or whatever. And the best thing to do is to just go back to the basics on how does it operate. And once you go back and you figure out how it operates and how everything, moves and functions, then you go back to what you're working on, test what you need to test, and you do that, and it kind of gives you a more understanding of what you're doing. So this is what I do sometimes when I get frustrated. Pull the books out, man, and we get back to it. So that's what I'm doing right now. And this book right here, actually, which is like I said, I'm doing heavy duty truck systems, and that's what we're going into. So we're gonna go in here. We also gonna look into fuel systems and heavy duty truck systems. So that's what I'm looking for right now. Because what I'm trying to find out is, guys, when I keep looking back and forth. So what I am looking for is voltage drops in electrical, the voltage for the fuel system, which means as if you have a lack of voltage on this particular vehicle that I'm working on, it's going to cause me to have a problem with my fuel system. And right here we got battery operating principles, battery maintenance, testing, charging. We're gonna probably need that too. So we're probably going to be in also check out chapter 7, which is the battery principles. And what I want to go into battery principles is that what happens when your battery goes below the thrush of the battery charging system, which means when the battery drops down less voltage than it's supposed to run the vehicle, what happens? Does it, on this particular vehicle, does it give it a problem with the fuel system? Does it attack the electrical system? Does it start cutting off components, which I know it does? But that's what I'm trying to figure out right now, guys. And that's why I say also that a lot of people look at me when I go to test their cars and I pull out my voltmeter and I do stuff like that. The first thing you want to do on check on any car that has any type of problem, what I check is I check always the battery terminals, which my situation, the battery terminals was loose, and I also check my battery connections, and I also check my grounds. Now, all grounds you're not able to see at all times, but the ones you can see visual, you want to check your grounds for corrosion, being loose, any type of discolored color, loose wires, and also connections. Okay, let me see. We need to get to the fuel system, electrical, hydraulics. No, we ain't in none of this. We ain't worrying about a transmission. I'm just, man, y'all wonder like what are you doing, man? I just want y'all to hang out with me, man, and see sometimes stuff that I do as far as trying to figure out what created me to be a master of my abilities to fix your vehicle, and sometimes I have to do this. And then once you do this, and you figure out from here, it's really SOB after that. We can pick up plastic, running my little riffraff, running my mouth hydraulic system, which is my favorite. Man, you know what's my favorite about hydraulic systems? Like a lot of people, I would really like to see a race. I would like to see a race between an electric car and a hydraulic car. That's what I would like to see a race on. A lot of people on there like, what? Hydraulic what? Hydraulic car. There's also such thing as a hydraulic vehicle. As you guys, some of you guys right now are driving electrical vehicles, electric cars, and your car's plugged in. There also is going to be a hydraulic vehicle also. And I think a hydraulic, hydraulic I think would be faster, more, I think a hydraulic car would be more efficient far as like on the power. That would be definitely crazy to see a race between an electric car and a hydraulic car. You know what I'm saying? Which I would like to see a race between the gas car and the hydraulic car. Not electric, hydraulic. Let's get to it. Somebody get to it. And man, y'all tag me to somebody that had a race between a car that's electric and one that's hydraulic. Let me know who won. I got an idea who will win. Yeah, I got a big idea who will win. But y'all let me know that suspension, wheels, and tires, brakes. I think that'd be a cool situation. A race between a hydraulic and electric car. We're not doing axles, transmissions, converters, clutches. Batteries, charging. No. That's not what we're looking for. That is not what we are looking for. So it might not even be in this book, but we can double check. We can definitely double check if we go to the back, which is the index. We can check. We can always check and make sure in the index. We can just look fine at the F. And just to let y'all know too, man, my nail is growing back. It's crazy. Crazy how your whole nail can leave and it grows back. Let's see, fuel system. Okay, fuel system. Fuel. There we go. We need to get in fuel. Fuel fire heaters, fuel gauges, fuel level, fuel pressure gauge, fuel shut pressure relief. That might be where it is. Okay, so we're gonna start from see me, man, I'm just trying to get some information and I'm trying to flip a coin. So y'all drop some in the comments right now. Since I'm having a fuel pressure problem, it's either a fuel pressure problem, a fuel shut off problem. So I'm gonna read y'all a couple things and y'all tell me what section should I go in and check to get some type of information of the problem that I'm dealing with. You know what I'm saying? So should it be fuel fire heaters, fuel gauges, fuel heaters, fuel level gauge? No. Fuel pressure gauge? Possibly. You know what I'm saying? Because without a fuel pressure gauge, you would not know how much fuel pressure that you have. And then next it says fuel water separators. I think that's kind of important. But the main thing that got me was the full cut pressure relief valve. And that's very important too. So that means that the fuel system has a fuel pressure shutoff valve, which having the diesel engine is very important. Because if you're having a serious problem, to kill the truck, that you're not having any bigger issues, is to shut off the fuel. So that's what my bet is right there. And I'm gonna start at and checking some of that. So I'm gonna go with the fuel cutoff pressure relief valve and the fuel pressure gauge. One of the two things right there. Okay, so we're gonna start in. Y'all drop some in the comments, man. Let me know. But that's the problem in the fuel system. And to me, to go straight to it, I know it's late. Y'all just don't know how tired I am and how late it is, man. I'm like worn out. You know what I'm saying? But I am trying to accomplish being a master of my abilities right now and figure this system out. It's kind of beating me right now. I ain't even lie to you, but I got it narrowed down to one of three things. And that's the one of three things can take a lot of energy and a lot of time trying to figure out and narrow them things down. But I think I don't have a fuel heater issue because the truck's still fired up. I don't have a fuel gauge problem because the truck still starts up. I don't have a fuel level gauge issue because I can see the level of the fuel when the truck still starts up. Fuel pressure water separators. That could be an issue because you don't know how long or what your customer put gas in there and what type of fuel they use. Was it water in there? So crazy, man. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna go to 825, man, to the separators, man. We're gonna see. 825. Check it out. Excuse me. We're not going in there. We do not need that. Here we go right here, man. Here we go right here. So I also need to find, because I had a fuel system pressure test kit that the customer bought to me to test the fuel pressure. And that's one thing that we're going to be on the lookout for is we're going to look for um, the pressure, the standard pressure of the fuel that is supposed to be running and of hold pressure. So to me, I need to get those. To me, is two different readings, and I want to know like if the truck runs, does it still hold the fuel pressure even though everything shuts down? Does it drop down? Does it do anything? Does it what? And also, I wanted to know the pressure. This is crazy, man. I got it with me, man. I just don't have it on me, man. It's here. It's here. And what I mean by I don't have it on me, I'm tired of them right now. You know what I'm saying? But I have it on me to read and figure it out, but I just don't got it. But it's one thing though, I'm gonna check. And I think that is very important. I'm going to check all of the grounds on the truck. Here we go, right here. We need non-comments. Forward. There we go, right there. No, that's just the maximum torque. Hmm. I got a question. If y'all diesel lovers, what um what how can I get this to y'all to get y'all to tap in with me? What model diesel? What model diesel? What year, make, and model diesel has the most foot pounds? And what most year, make, and model diesel have the most maximum torque? If y'all can find that out, man, y'all tap into me. I might have something for y'all, man. Y'all want me to say it again? What year, make, and model has the most maximal pound torque in semi? Which model? Which is it? Cummins? Is it Caterpillar? Is it Deere? John Deere? Is it Ford? Is it GM? Isuzu? Is it Navistar? What is it, man? Y'all tap into me and let me know, man. Let me know. Is it a Powerstroke? You know what I'm saying? Is it a Max Force? You know what I'm saying? What is it, man? Is it a 7.2 liter? Is it a 9.3 liter? You know what I'm saying? Is it a 15 liter engine, man? Y'all tap in and let me know that, man. Because I got the answer right here. I actually have it right here. So, like I said, I might have something special to whoever that can answer that question for me. What model semi has the most maximum torque? Y'all let me know that. Y'all let me know that. On that note, man, I think we're going to shut this live down, man. Because I'm getting a little worn down. I'm a little tired. And still trying to figure this out. And you can't figure it out when you're like, you know, you're drained out. So Y'all remember that. Also, like I said, y'all drop some in the comments, man. We're gonna have some real special. Whoever can answer what year, make, and model semi diesel that has the maximum torque, y'all let me know. You know what I'm saying? And we might have a bonus, like I said, some extra about the foot pounds. So y'all let me know, man. Yeah, y'all let me know that, man. Like I said, is it a 7.2 liter? Is it a whatever it is, man? Let me grab this, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, share, subscribe, man. We outside, man. Let's get it, man. I'm here. Big. I see a bunch of people in the building, man. What's up with y'all, man? I'm sorry not saying what's up with y'all in the comments, man. I just wanted to share with y'all. And like I said, if y'all can answer my question, we're gonna have some real legendary for y'all. If y'all can answer which year, making model, diesel, semi that has the most maximum torque, man. Let's get to it.